Okay, so you want to learn about burial insurance without a medical exam, and you want all the facts fast.
You've come to the right place.
That's what we are diving into today.
Let's do it.
Now, burial insurance, as you probably know, is designed to help cover those final expenses.
Like funeral costs and maybe some outstanding bills.
Exactly, things you don't want to burden your family with.
Right.
But today we're going even further, looking at options that bypass the usual medical exam.
Yeah, because...
Let's face it, those medical exams could be a real hassle.
Oh, tell me about it.
So let's see what alternatives are out there.
Sounds good.
So where do we even begin with this?
Well, I think the first thing to understand is that there are two main types of no-exam burial insurance.
Okay.
Simplified issue and guaranteed issue policies.
Right. Simplified issue, guaranteed issue. Got it.
Let's unpack those.
Okay, let's start with simplified issue then.
All right, so with simplified issue policies, you're still going to answer some health questions.
Okay.
It's not a completely free pass,
Right.
but it's a much quicker process
Much quicker
than the full medical exam.
Got it.
So, conditions like maybe high blood pressure or diabetes that's well managed,
Yeah.
those might not disqualify you.
So it's sort of like a fast track.
It is. It's a streamlined approach for people who are, generally in decent health.
Okay, so for example, someone with, let's say, a history of smoking,
Yeah,
could they still qualify?
they absolutely could.
And how quickly are we talking here? When could they actually get covered?
Potentially within days.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
pretty impressive.
That speed can be a real game changer, especially if you're, in a situation where...
You need it quickly.
Exactly.
That's really good to know. But what about people who maybe aren't in such great health?
Right.
What if they're dealing with something a bit more serious?
That's where guaranteed issue policies come in.
Okay.
These policies are designed to give you that peace of mind no matter what.
So no matter what your health situation.
Acceptance is automatic.
Really?
No health questions asked.
Time. So they don't even ask you about smoking.
Nope.
So it sounds like this is a pretty amazing option.
It is a great option for people who have, maybe some more complicated health histories.
But there's got to be a catch, right?
Well, there is a trade-off.
Okay.
And that comes in the form of what's called a graded death benefit.
Rated death benefit. Okay, I'm not familiar with that. Tell me more.
So basically it means there's a waiting period.
Okay.
Usually it's about 2 to 3 years
Okay.
before the full death benefit kicks in.
I see.
So if you were to pass away during that waiting period, your beneficiaries wouldn't receive the full payout right away.
So how does that work then? Will they get?
It really depends on the specific policy.
Okay.
Some policies will pay out a percentage of the benefit each year.
Okay.
So let's say 30% the first year, 70% the second year, and then the full amount after that.
Okay.
Other policies might just return the premiums that you've paid up to that point.
So it's a bit of a gamble then.
It is a bit of a balancing act. You're getting guaranteed coverage.
Yeah.
But there's a potential delay.
In receiving the full benefit.
Exactly.
Okay. I can see how that would be a tough decision for some people.
It's all about choosing what suits your individual needs.
Right. Your individual circumstances.
Precisely.
Okay. So we've talked about simplified issue. We talked about guaranteed issue. Are there any other features they have in common?
Yes, actually, they both share some really attractive benefits.
Okay. Tell me more.
First of all, fixed premiums.
Okay.
So you always know what you're paying.
That's good peace of mind.
Exactly. You're also covered for life.
Okay.
And the death benefit is tax-free.
Tax-free. That's a big one.
Yeah, it's a huge plus for your beneficiaries.
Okay, so someone's listening to this right now and they're thinking, okay, no exam burial insurance sounds great, but which one's for me?
Well, I think it all boils down to understanding your health situation,
Right.
your budget, and your priorities.
Okay.
Do you prioritize speed and affordability, in which case a simplified issue policy might be a good fit? Or is that guaranteed acceptance more important to you, even if it means a potential waiting period?
Yeah, okay, I get it.
What about finding that balance?
It's funny you mention this because it makes me think of my grandmother.
Oh, yeah.
She was looking into burial insurance a while back, and she was really, really nervous about having to do that medical exam.
I can imagine at a certain age it can be daunting.
It can be. And, back then, these no exam options weren't as common.
Right.
But I bet she would have loved to know about these.
Absolutely. It's all about having options
Yeah.
and finding the one that gives you that peace of mind.
That's so true. And, of course, we've just scratched the surface here today.
Oh, yeah.
It's so important to do your own research.
Absolutely.
Really dig into a company's reputation.
Yes. Make sure you're comfortable with them.
And compare those specific benefits.
Right, because every policy is a little bit different.
And think about how much coverage you actually need.
Exactly. You don't want to overpay or be underinsured.
Exactly. So it's really about finding the perfect fit.
It is.
Well said. Well, this has been a really fascinating deep dive.
It has.
And I hope this gives everyone listening a good starting point for their own exploration into burial insurance without a medical exam.
And remember, don't let that medical exam hold you back.
There are options out there.
Absolutely.
All right. That's it for us today. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, everyone.
And happy learning.
Bye.
Bye.